So the two biggest things that I think people complained the most about when it came to the Google Pixel 6a, maybe they're justified, maybe they're not so justified, but at any rate, the two biggest things are the 60 hertz refresh rate on the screen, which, you know, it is what it is. You can't really do much to make that any better. Can't really make it worse, but you can't really fix it either. And the other thing, which is a little bit more of an irritant to me, if I had to pick between high refresh rate or this other one, probably go with that. It's the lack of wireless charging. This is a plastic back. Wireless charging coils are pretty inexpensive. So Google, what's with the no wireless charging? You sell a wireless charging Pixel branded stand, but you can't use it with the Pixel 6a. And the good news here is that you actually can kind of address this problem. And you can do so with this thing, which we're going to look at here on Amazon. For $13.99, what this thing purports to do is plug into your USB-C port and then adhesively stick to the back of your phone and supply it with, yes, of course, wireless charging. So let's take a look at the product now and we'll see what we think about this thing. Magic Tags wireless charging receiver. And there are different models, right? There's one for older iPhones. There's ones with different length cables there to kind of fit your need. This is the one with the normal length. And as you can see here, it's really simple. It's a USB-C. It's very, very thin. And then there's some adhesive there. And the idea here is that you just drop it on the table and then you pick it back up. You plug it in to your phone. You peel off this adhesive and you stick it to the front. Let's actually do this. All right, we've peeled off our paper. And yeah, sorry, Google logo, you're going to get covered up. We're going to try and center this as best we can to prevent any OCD related problems. Probably something in that range. Kind of give it a little bit of a rub-a-dub. And we're on there. Now, if you had a case, perhaps your case would fit over this and would make this a little bit less hard on the eyes, a little bit less unsightly than this. But I mean, even still, you know, look, it's on there. It's fairly low profile. I don't think it's going to get caught on your pocket coming in and out because, you know, partially because of that visor there that's in the way. I think it's going to be okay. But now we need to actually test the thing. So we have a wireless charger here. Let's plug in our USB-C cable here, and we're actually going to be able to see what kind of wattage it is actually receiving. And let's just set this on here and see what happens. All right, I had to position it about dead center, but we are now in fact charging, and it looks like it's charging at about 5 watts, which, look, that's not fast, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that is fast charging of any sort, but the reality is wireless charging in general is not usually very, very fast, and you are effectively duct taping wireless charging to the back of your device. Now we're charging at 6. We actually got a little bit faster. And of course, if you want to charge quicker than that, it's not going to be that difficult to just unplug the thing, have it dangling there for a little bit, and plug in your actual charger to the bottom and charge a whole lot faster. It's also worth noting that in my experience, the Pixel 6a lasts me a full day pretty easily. So perhaps this is a situation where you don't charge your phone very often. You just charge it here and there, maybe overnight. So you drop this thing on a wireless charging pad next to your bedside. It charges overnight via that, and you don't really care if it charges very quickly or not. This is not a solution for someone who is interested in high performance charging. This is a solution for the person who just really wants wireless charging on their Pixel 6a. And the good news is this works on any phone that has a USB-C port. One caveat there, like Surface Duo, that the camera bump, it's weirdly shaped. You might have to like cut around it a little bit, which I've talked about that in a prior video. But for a normal phone, this should work fine, and it should work with a case on too. Which I don't actually have a case for this phone, but I do have a really big old like TPU case that's actually kind of gross and dusty. But we can just kind of slap it on there and approximate what a case would be like. So does this still charge through it? Yeah, it still charges through it. So a case would cover it up and then it wouldn't look all that bad at all. Guys, link to this in the description should you be interested in it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.